G'day guys, welcome to another week. Look, a lot can happen in a week. We had a week off, and in that time, look, raspberries. It's so exciting. From Merrigan Berries in Victoria. I think I might have said this last year, a work of art. It definitely is a god, and they're beautiful. Now further to that, also from Merrigan, beautiful blackberries. Hard to tell the difference, but beautiful boysenberries, beautiful blueberries. And look, we've just discovered this grower of strawberries, and they're absolutely outstanding strawberries. They don't look brilliant, but they're really sweet, really tasty, and one of the best strawberries we've had here. Now something else that's outstanding, and I know a lot of you hooked into them last week because we put them on special, but the cherries, absolutely superb. They're starting to get a little bit larger in size, as I said they would with the season progressing. Now you can buy these 1 kilo boxes, they're $25. You can buy 2 kilo boxes, just email us if you're interested in a price on those, or you can buy them loose. But they're brilliant. Now in the 2 weeks since we spoke to you last, peaches have also grown. These are a couple of days away from eating, so I'm not going to chomp into one now because it won't be at its best, but they're starting to size up nicely. Now we have 2 grades. These are the premium. We've also got the smaller peaches, slightly smaller size. These ones are $1.95. Mangoes are starting to come into their own as well. The quality is superb. Still smaller sizes, which is what we prefer to get, but there's a 3 deal on those. Plums have started. These are the red buttes, nice little plums. The apricots have been absolutely outstanding as well. They're right up there with the cherries in terms of quality. Supremely sweet and juicy. You'll love those. Mangosteens have arrived. Beautiful, another little work of art from nature. Here we have.
Oh, thank you.
Look, they're beautiful. I'm terrible with names.
Carol.
Hello, Carol.
Hi.
Carol's going to try a mangosteen. Her first mangosteen.
They're beautiful. They're like crossing through a passion fruit and a peach almost. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're really sweet and juicy.
Yeah, they're just gorgeous. Get some of those.
They're a real treat. I've always wanted to do it, and I've never done it, but I think I'd like to make a stamp out of this.
Get some of those.
I think it's the kid in me. Lovely large Panama passion fruit. A little high on the price side of things at the moment, but beautiful. Apples, really. Galas are eating quite good for this time of year, as are the sundowners. As we've said many times in recent weeks, a late season apple. Not bad, but certainly not as good as they'll be when they're in peak season. We've got some little hass this week. Bananas, larger size hands. These will be right pretty to eat come around about Wednesday. Tamarillos, now they're a little bit light on in supply, and he's had a bit of rain up there at Tea Gardens. These are from Corrie Farm. So he's getting us all that he can, which is really not enough, but we have them for those lucky few who want it. Small rock melons, $3.95. Our outstanding special this week, broccoli, $4.99 a kilo. Starting to get a good, decent summer flush. So the quality is good as well. So there's lots of lovely greens. We've got beautiful, sweet, round green beans. There's some lovely kale, beautiful Savoy cabbages, lots of fresh silver beets. Basil starting to come into its own, so there's an abundance of that. Tiny little red cabbages. Oz, probably the pick of the lettuce alongside with the iceberg. Lebanese cucumbers have been outstanding, good size, nice and firm. Celery, good size bunches, halves are available. Reasonable supply of some coloured capsicum. Certainly plenty more green capsicum. The eggplants are a little bit larger than last week's and nice and firm and shiny. Zooks, lovely little critters, quite well priced as well. Same with the carrots, they're starting to come down in price and the quality's improving as the season kicks in. Leeks, smaller. We've got these lovely little cocktail tomatoes as well. They're nice and sweet. Last week, many of you would have heard the Choice Consumer Organisation had their Shonky Awards, which they gave an award to the Australian Egg Corporation for basically for their misleading marketing towards free-range eggs. You know, a lot of the packaging basically presents nirvana, chicken nirvana, nice open pastures and freedom, blue skies and the like. Whereas in fact, you know, nearly all of the free-range eggs produced in Australia are still shed birds. They do have doors which they can go outside should they choose, but the quote back here from the Egg Corporation was, "We need to ensure each bird has access to an open range, but it's a chicken's freedom of choice. They choose to stay inside." And there's a fantastic article here. Thanks Chris for sending it in. A few little quotes here. "Some of us just aren't outdoorsy types. A brown hen who asked not to be named told the Sun Herald, 'We can't all be triathletes, can we?' Another chicken had said, 'If ever I feel like conversation, I've got 120,000 friends to talk to,' she said. Please accept that it's my decision." Standing up for emo chicken rights, the corporation's managing director James Kellaway said hens should not be forced to go outside. "We need to ensure each bird has access to an open range, but it's a chicken's freedom of choice." An online forum for sensitive chooks has hundreds of messages supporting the Egg Corporation's stance. "Good on you, AEC," reads one message from a poster calling herself pecked off and proud. "I've never seen the sun and I never want to. Why does nobody get it?" Another from Shell Shocked makes distressing reading. "Help, I'm trapped on organic farm. Outdoors all day, have lost my ghostly pallor. Makeup has run. All other chooks depressingly upbeat and into health food. They feed us whole grains and expect us to eat insects. Gross. Don't even have conveyor belts to take away our eggs. Wish I was with you guys, sold." We might post it on our website. There's a lot of other good stuff on there as well. It does go on to say, "Sadists take pleasure in forcing chickens outside onto pasture should buy free-range eggs accredited by the Humane Society International or the Free Range Egg Producers Association of New South Wales. Or, even more cruelly, they could choose certified organic, which not only sends chooks out to work the land, but mercilessly makes plants grow against their wishes, encourages wildlife to thrive when it would rather be extinct, and forces innocent, hard-working pesticides into redundancy." Fortunately, you have that power. Sorry, this is really commercial. I hate that. Apologies for the finish of 2 weeks ago. I didn't realise that was going to make it to air. My expelling of air so rudely. So I wish to apologise and say goodbye in a more graceful way. Goodbye.